In the meantime, though, talking about rape culture, the kind of rape culture that we've heard over and over again in India, for example, has been gang rape. And we saw that recently happen somewhere in Kumasi. So the chief of Bantama in Kumasi, Bafo Owusu Amankwetia VI, is calling for severe punishment for the 7 teenagers who allegedly gang raped a young lady in that area. Bafo Amankwetia has joined several people who have condemned the act and is advocating very harsh sanctions to deter others from perpetrating such crimes. He tells my colleague Ohim Interior exclusively that he expects no form of intervention or intercession for the suspect.
Widespread public condemnation has greeted a widely circulated video in which 7 boys are seen sexually abusing the girl. 4 of them have since been picked up and arraigned before the Asokwa District Court, while police pursue the remaining 3 who are still on the run. Bafo Owusu Amankwetia VI says he expects no form of intervention or intercession whatsoever for the suspects.
It's very, very sad for such a thing to happen, and more so for it to be taking place in my traditional area. Seriously, when I heard about it, I really didn't believe it. But then I did some investigation and I found out that the story was true. It's so sad. But I think that it all boils down to, parental care, the level that is reached. I think parental care during these times is going down. And that is what is responsible for whatever is happening. The most important thing to talk about on this issue is deterrent. Now, you must be able to do something that will prevent this thing, happening again. For me personally, I believe that when you go to other areas, these things have been happening, but it's just that they have not been caught. Now, for deterrence purposes, I believe that the law must be made to apply. Let's let everybody in Ghana know that what the children did is bad for Ghana, is bad for the moral fabric of our society, and it's bad for everything. So let's give it a punishment that somebody will look at and say, this thing, if I, do something like this, I'll be in trouble. I mean, that is the only way. But if we say they are children or, because of that we're going to relax the punishment, I think it's not going to help. For this one, let's do something that will deter our children from, practicing this vice again.
Some residents of Bantama, including the assembly member for the area, blame growing indecency among the youth in Bantama on entertainment. They question the community's hosting of programs such as street jams. Bafo Owusu Amankwetia, however, cites breakdown in the moral fabric and values of society, propelled by a lack of proper parental care, as causes of youth misconduct.
The value system of the country has gone down. Now, what we give value to is changed. Previously, when we were young, when we were going to school, you can't even go to your father. When you see your father, it's like you've seen God. When you see your mother, it's like you've seen somebody who, embodies whatever you are. But these days, it's not like that. These days, look at the way, our young men, the way they talk to their elders. Look at the sort of, clothing they put on. Whatever is happening now is very, very different. And I believe that that is what has, led to whatever is happening in this country now. I believe that parents, if we really want to forestall this situation, I think that parents, they have a big role to play. Parents must take responsibility for whatever their children do.
From Kumasi for Joy News, I'm Interior reporting.
All right, so following on that story, we understand that the suspects have been remanded for the third time in prison custody by the Asokwa District Court. Ohime has been speaking with their lawyer. We'll bring you that interview right after this. Now let's go to Kumasi now and hear from lawyer for the suspect, the three suspects who have been arrested in connection with the gang rape.
Me be ya adwene se na wotwe a etwa mu no a police for the nipa miensa na ebaaye me ho na yenya ntiye se omachi nipa baako aka ho ampa ye de ne ba court nti na die si ye ne se a police for gusu a omo yeye nhwehwemu efa semi a ebaaye ho nti court no ewo no a ni nyansemu no esi yemfo mo nkosie o police for bia ya yede enkwada ehye eye baabi a enye enkwada ne mpanyimfo na yede o moto a ye bronika sem ye friend juvenile cells hon yede nkra ne ko
na memisa mo free ene kwa mo fa so do mu ko ye no se aye kwa foforo bi kra eden na asi
wone me be ya adwene se asem a efa enkwada ho no nya asem a esi yede tudwa pi nti nyi kwa senki yema radio 4 ana TV 4 eba bitwa omo emfonyini bia de to esa na enkra no ese emra ne bo mo ho ban e wo no ma bebre ho nti no ye ne se ne ye ya na wotwe na etwe mu no media 4 de betu dwa ema ko wankra ta bebre de enkra no emfonyini betu dwa na ya de na ha adwene pa tie ne se na wotwe die ene emra ye besa ba biem no emma ne sa emre no awie ye no ye di asem ni bia de court beka no so mudifo omude bimo bibia betu dwa ma amansa nyina ati
tida be no ba court
ye de enkura ne koto juvenile cells a enam so omuni omufie ana awofo nchen na se na awotwe bia no ye de wo moba court.
All right, so that is the lawyer for the suspects who have been arrested. He indicates the number of people that has been arrested by the police so far, and of course that's 4. He continues to say that the court has obviously said that the persons arrested should be in prison custody, but that they will be in juvenile cells. His concern, though, is that the media should have been barred from covering the story and from covering the young persons because they are children and they ought to have been protected. We'll bring you more in a subsequent bulletin. Of course, it's a developing story.